Hey guys, Camille Lambert, field agronomist for Kentucky. I'm with Trent Jackson, one of our seed advisors. We're out evaluating some corn. So you can see it's really rolled up. So I wanted to talk you through kind of some things that we're looking at as we're making evaluations on. Number one, is our field still going to make anything? Number two, should we move forward with fungicide applications, micronutrients as planned? So let's go take a look. So we're right on the edge. Trent, what are you looking at?
So, we talk about evaluating case by case. I mean, this is a prime example. Now, we are on the edge of the field, but in a 30-inch gap here, we have corn that's drastically different. So, field by field, we're seeing the same thing. I mean, huge differences in crop tolerance to heat and progression through growth stages.
So we're out here, it's like 2:30 in the afternoon. It's really hot. So the corn's rolled up. When the corn gets to looking like this, really making a fungicide or any pass at all, it's not going to be very effective. This plant's shut down, the leaves are rolled up tight, so we're not going to make an impact getting anything into the plant. So you want to go out early in the morning, take a look at the plant. And what I'm looking for, pull the ears off, and it's called the shake test. This has been something somebody showed me several years ago, but you want to very easily take the husk off. Get this thing unrolled here. So typically 2 to 3 days after pollination has occurred, the silks will start to detach. So I'm maybe a little early here. We'll find out in just a minute. But you want to start to shake, okay? If the silks fall off, they have been pollinated successfully. If they hold on, then we still have not pollinated. So I would say these have started to pollinate. They're turning brown slightly, but they have yet to detach. So that's kind of what I'm looking at here. You can see some of these are starting to fall away. But what you really want to look for too, if the pollination hasn't occurred, do we have silk balling? Are the silks rolled up tight? Are we going to be able to pollinate? So the kernel of pollen has to fall and hit anywhere on this silk. So I want to make sure the silks still look viable. There's little feelers on these silks, so make sure everything looks good, and then to make your evaluation. If we are going to make a fungicide pass, I want to get out early in the morning before it's 90 degrees outside, definitely before the plants are rolled up. But get out and evaluate every field, because I think case by case we still have a lot of good potential. Look at your lower canopy, look for firing in the leaves. Are the leaves missing and gone? What kind of stress have these plants undergone? You can kind of figure out how much yield potential you have. University rule of thumb is if a plant's rolled up tight like this for more than 12 hours a day for 4 consecutive days during pollination, we could be looking at a pretty good yield loss. So move down the road, and this is where I say it's a field by field situation. So make sure you're getting out in your fields, evaluating before you make the decision to keep moving forward. This corn's been rolled up pretty tight. We're on the side of a hill. A lot of this field is probably not going to be worth moving forward. So just kind of looking at the silks, they're kind of stuck together, balled up. The ear potential is just going to be a lot smaller here too. So you always want to undo the husk and just start to really evaluate the ear. But we've got a lot of firing on the lower leaves, so this corn's really been under a lot of stress. You can start to shake off. It has pollinated. We're hanging on here, so these are still either yet to be pollinated or just pollinated, but your ear potential is a lot smaller. So you just want to make sure you're getting out and evaluating your field before you're going to put more money and investment into the field. Just make that evaluation on a case by case, and if you have any questions, please reach out to your local Beck's representative.